Greetings to all of you. I am Dr. Sumita Giri. I am heading the Department of Conservative Dentistry and Endodontics at Santosh Dental College, Ghaziabad. I'm also the Vice Principal of the college, and this is one field I have been closely associated with, dentistry and medicine. So I guess that was one of the natural choices for my daughter. Although there are a multitude of fields, but this field has introduced me to a plethora of services and empathetic, what do I say, an empathetic attachment to patients, and this is what motivated me to guide my daughter into taking up this as a profession.
So, ma'am, how did you get to know about DD Target PMT and what attracted you, or we can say what made you come to this decision for enrolling Manya to DD Target PMT for her NEET preparation?
Harsh, I would say that it was in fact a very sudden decision. It was not a very planned decision. Somewhere while she was in the middle of 11th, I decided that she should go in for medicine in India itself. There was, of course, plans of sending her out, but then somehow I felt that probably the best education would be provided in India as of now. And then the middle of 11th, she was at school, and I decided that I would want to enroll her at some coaching center. Although I had gone to a few coaching centers before going to Target PMT. I'd gone to, I would not like to name, but I'd gone to quite a few. I did not feel very welcome as a parent who is actually very involved with her child's progress and her imbibing of the entire preparatory procedure. So it did not satisfy what I was looking for. So then I got to know about Target PMT through a friend of mine at college. He told me to go there, and then he also mentioned that you can look for probably the other centers, but do look in at this place. The first skeptical thing that I felt was the distance. From Noida to Janakpuri. So that was something which was not very conducive in sending her there. But then I still remember the date. It was 8th of November. I had gone there, and it was quite a distance. Initially, it was quite a distance. And then I got her enrolled. I went there, and I would like to mention Manju ma'am. She was there. I met her. Very welcoming, and this was the place where I felt that they actually do listen to parents. They look into their requirements. It's not just that they want to get the child admitted. It is actually they want students who are willing to give in their best, because they give in their best. That is what I felt over a period of time, throughout a year and a half while I was taking Manya there, while she was there. And 12th of November 2022, we took her to the center. Initially, the commutation was an issue, but then gradually, with her interest and I would say the curiosity and the level of teaching at Target made her much more progressively interested in pursuing the course. And I am very glad that I made this decision of taking her all the way there, although it was quite cumbersome at times, but it was all really worth it. It was quite an exercise for all of us, especially for her, because waking up at 5:30 traveling, going down to Janakpuri, coming back, attending all the classes. But what I felt that Target has been extremely supportive. In fact, they told me that she could take the hostel. They gave me the option of the hostel. But then they also gave me the option that do what you feel is best for your child. We're just giving you an option. So there was never any pressure from their side. And it was a very, very comfortable environment at the office. I met all the teachers, all the staff, very cordial, very sweet, very homely, I would say. I, being a teacher, I can relate to the fact as to how a parent feels when they go to a coaching center or they go to a college or an institute. So that this was something that really engrossed my attention, and something I really liked about the place. And that is what attracted me. So that was the first time I went, and that incident itself, I decided that I'm getting my daughter into this place.
So maybe we can conclude from this case that commutation is something which can be managed if you're getting something really with like high quality and what you want and which interests you. So this can set an example for students who are at a distance from Janakpuri, that commutation is something which can be managed, and in the end there's an option for hostel facility as well.
Absolutely, Harsh. Absolutely. You're right at point. I feel that it is worth commuting to the place wherever you stay, because in this entire duration of a year and a half, the way they progress with their curriculum, the way they keep the child motivated, the quality of education, the involvement of teachers, the engrossing classes, what Manya has been telling me, the interesting incidents, and the focused method, a very comprehensive focused method of teaching. I think it keeps children on their toes, not with stress. I would not say that she was ever stressed. She was thoroughly enjoying. There were moments of stress also, not that they were not. But then it was never like the giving up, I can't do it. No, that was something I never heard from Manya. She was always, okay, I'll try more. I will try more. So it can't just come from home. There is a massive contributory edge from Target PMT, and I really thank them for this, for keeping Manya as well as me so motivated. And it has been actually a very soothing pleasure, to be around at that place, because I still remember quite a few times I've been there to pick her up, or my mother used to go. And I would walk up the first floor, and such a cordial atmosphere, and the lovely coffees I've had there. And Kiran ma'am, absolutely stunning. The first time I saw her was probably not during her admission, but it was somewhere 3 months down the line. And I was sitting with Manju ma'am, and I still remember, very crisply remember that she walked in, and I was very impressed. She was very kind to all the parents she was talking to. I was just observing her, and that was something made me feel that I didn't know Kiran ma'am at that time, and so I fixed up an appointment with her, and I met her, and the absolute concrete support they give to students, absolutely impeccable. It is, I feel, this coaching center, you just need to see the results and pleasure the students have. The entire procedure of going through this process of preparing for medicine is not easy. I've not been as extensively involved as the teachers, but it was during the last 1 or 2 months that, yes, Manya told me, okay, you need to ask me questions. So that is how I got more involved, and then I got into the intricacies of the whole process of the preparation. Although I was keeping a track of all the tests and the extensive tests they have, the test series, the DPTs, daily practice test. It does create a lot of stress. I wouldn't say stress, but
keeps them on like toes.
Keeps them on their toes. Okay, this needs to be done, that needs to be done. I can't leave this, I can't leave that. Very extensive depth of knowledge into each subject.
I guess DPTs are something which like a perfect thing to keep the students on the go and on their toes without adding stress to their preparation journey.
Absolutely. Because you're going through that grill every day. It was right from 7:30.
It becomes a habit for them.
So it becomes a habit for them. In fact, when Manya went for the NEET exam, when she came back, she told me that Mama, it was I didn't feel like I'm giving something very.
It makes you so habitual to the testing.
We became so habitual to the testing because constant tests, and it makes it a very usual procedure for them. So
the fear
goes away. They're not stressed, and when you're not stressed, because with that kind of students appearing, 25 lakhs, I guess 24 to 25 lakhs appeared for the exam, and it just creates a kind of a fear. I wouldn't say fear, but a kind of an uncanny discomfort in kids when they get to know, 25 lakhs, I have to clear in 25 lakhs. So I didn't see that in Manya. She was very comfortable. She went for the exam, and she came out smiling, and that is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see her smile, and I really thank Target PMT for making her so confident. It was really worthwhile traveling all the way. I think commutation should just be ignored, absolutely ignored. The institute is worth every second a child invests in, because the notes they give, the tests, the practical handouts, what else? I mean, I think her room is full of notes, papers, notebooks, and we just keep arranging and rearranging them. But it's been a very fun journey, and something which all of us have enjoyed. She has enjoyed, but we've had our share of fights and arguments as well. But looking back, when I connect the dots, as said by a very well-known person, when you connect the dots, you see everything was worth it. Target PMT has been extensively involved in preparing Manya, to this extent that even on the 4th of May, while just a few hours before the exam, so ma'am had sent on the WhatsApp groups, there were a lot of videos sent, and we were thoroughly enjoying them. And although she was a little scared that I don't want to see this, I said, no, let's just see. So I think they support you so much from the beginning till the end, that a child is absolutely comfortable appearing for NEET. They don't feel that it's such a huge responsibility these kids are taking on their shoulders.
Or maybe they get to feel that someone has got their back, like their teachers has got their back. They are there for them.
Yes, and the teachers have been, in fact, I don't know the names of all the teachers. I know them by the names of Z1, C1, B2. Dylan sir I've met. Damanjeet ma'am teaches botany. I have not met her, but I know all the teachers by the subject codes. And what Manya has been telling me is the way they teach is, if you listen to it in the class, because right 2 days before the exam I asked her a few questions, we were doing a few MCQs, and she told me that if you listen very carefully or very attentively in the class, it just stays somewhere in your subconscious mind, and it just doesn't go away. So there are things which are taught in a way that a child just imbibes the whole concept, be it any subject, to such a depth that even after a year and a half, that concept is still clear to them. And this is what is needed.
Like the concept is ingrained within them.
Yes, the concept is completely ingrained within them, and
this is something which is required, or
absolutely required, because with this kind of extensive syllabus, just mere mugging up or not understanding the concept is not really going to help. And I think this is what imparts a lot of confidence in the children who study there. Because I have a few of her friends at different coaching centers, and I don't know the difference, but what she tells me that it is very extensive here. Everything is taught in depth. The amount of tests taken, the DPTs, then every month you have RTS, all the 3 subjects together, and then you also have class 12 syllabus going on simultaneously. You also have tests, objective and subjective for that. Along with that, you're given notes, and then there are class notes, and then you're given home assignments, class assignments, and you're given ample amount of time to cover up the whole thing. And it's almost like it's very strategically planned, very well structured syllabus, very well structured curriculum. The way they go through the entire syllabus from 11th to 12th, it's although we missed the first, see, I would say, in fact, I'm very thankful to Target PMT in the sense that Manya had joined halfway through 11th. So she just did it, say 18 months. So just 18 months. Usually everybody joins for, say, a 2-year class. So even with a year and a half of effort from their side, I think I am very happy. I am absolutely thrilled and satisfied to see that smile on my child's face when she came out of the NEET exam hall.
The exam hall.
Yeah. It was, although she does blame me that I lost those 6 months because of you, but they did help cover up the whole syllabus. She put in effort. And why did she put in effort? She could have easily just left it that way, but she put in effort because I guess she realized over a period of time that in the sense that if I don't cover it up, either I lose out or I ask, then I told her to ask her teachers. Everything was, they in fact told us you can take videos from us. They were very helpful in covering up those missed 6 months of 11th grade.
Alright.
And
The process was made smooth and
yes, it was made, see,
efficient.
for us.